Welcome to a breezy tour through minds, communities, and the messy beauty of being human. We'll wander from the cozy nooks of community psychology to the sparkling edges of neuroscience, pausing to notice how we think, feel, and connect with others. We start with the social heartbeat, community psychology, empowerment theory, and social interest. It's all about belonging, purpose, and the sense that we're not just isolated cogs, but part of a larger we. The Tavistock tradition nudges us to think dynamically about how family dynamics, cultural contexts, and social embodiments shape who we are. Holism reminds us that a person isn't just a bundle of symptoms, but a living story, lifestyles in which relationships, community welfare, and personal history weave together. When deficit in social interest shows up, we glimpse how disconnected can ripple through distress, and we're prompted to consider alternative perspectives on family dynamics and culture. Language, narrative, and symbolic meaning help us translate experience into shared understanding, moving from imagery, pre-verbal worlds to conversations that actually land. If we tilt towards psychodynamics and interpersonal inquiry, we hear the call to think creatively and with humility. Interpersonal psychoanalysis and assigning ideas invite us to notice how identities are negotiated through words, scripts, and social norms. The brain and body aren't just stagehands, they're part of a living theater where trauma and relational history color every scene. Dynamic interpersonal therapy and the bridge between the symptoms and relationships remind us that healing often travels through connection, reflection, and a more humane way of listening. Let's swing over to cognitive behavioral therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy shows up as a practical toolkit, homework assignments, behavioral experiments, and an agenda to help us map activating events, triggers, beliefs, and the consequences. The ABC model, activating event, belief, consequences, becomes a simple compass for noticing thoughts, emotions, physical sensations, and actions. So here's the gentle takeaway. Healing and growth drive where we connect with others, understand our own stories, and approach each challenge with curiosity, humility, and a willingness to experiment. Whether through thoughtful therapy worksheets, cultural attuned conversations, or the latest insights from neuroscience, journey isn't about perfect answers. It's all about showing up with presence, openness, and belief in our capacity to grow together.